Honey,
Yes, dear.
could you please pass me the Grey Poupon?
Is it that time again?
Yes, it's time for the Johnny Mac Show. Officially launched in 2018, the Johnny Mac Show follows trending topics that are molding both the American and global societies together. We thank you for tuning in as usual, as the topics brought to you today are what you care about the most. Be sure to subscribe on the Johnny Mac Spreaker Show and check your local times and listings on iHeartRadio. And now, without any further ado, we bring you the man himself. Here's Johnny Mac.
Yo, man. We back in the building for this junk, man. We back in the building for your season 2 of the Johnny Mac Show. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Casperlay Da Vinci for the intro. You know what I'm saying? Of course. And yeah, man. It's a lot of stuff. This show that we gonna do for the season coming back of the Johnny Mac Show. I want to open it up with this special show. Now I'm gonna call this show "Taking a Knee." Just do it. Like taking a knee with the question mark. Just do it. And I mean for obvious reasons. I mean. I just couldn't resist. I had to chime in and give my 2 cents. I got to give y'all my 2 cents on how I feel about what's going on with the Nike and the Colin Kaepernick situation and, and everything else that's going on out here. Got a lot of stuff to catch up on, man, because it's been a minute. I know it's been a minute since y'all heard from me. I think it was the last show I probably did was probably like back in April or March or April, somewhere like that. And all it was is, man, I mean, I just got real busy on the job I was working at. Yeah, switched up some hours. I had my youngest, she was finishing school, and she was doing a bunch of tests because we were getting her into this, trying to get her into a different kind of school or whatever. She was going into this private school that she attends now, so she had to do a bunch of tests and all that kind of stuff. So your boy had just been busy, man. Just truthfully, that's just what it was, man. Your boy was just busy, and just trying to make it do what it do, man, and get everything to going out here. But we do, and I am back. There's a lot of stuff we're going to talk about today, man. I want to talk to, about all this different, so like with the Nike deal, I want to talk about all this different racism that's like showing up, like even throughout, like in the politics. You've got the shit that got Roseanne pretty much banned and canceled when she came out and made them, the monkey references in regards to the woman, they used to work for Obama. Andrew Gilliam, shouts out to him, running for the Florida state governor. I think we're looking at Florida's first black governor, and he's really got some real good plans and some real good stuff in store for the state of Florida. I'm behind him. And again, I've never been one of them people to be like, oh, I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican or this and that, because I feel like they all on the same party, right? But I just like his metrics. I like his message. I like what he's shown. I like how Tallahassee is. I've hung out in Tallahassee a couple of times previously. Tallahassee's pretty cool. Tallahassee don't really have no Tallahassee don't have no big issues. I mean, they got issues like everywhere else in Florida, but for them to be a college city, that the crime and so forth, they doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. So definitely want to talk about that. I think it was a Pennsylvania senator, and she even made some, made racist remarks, and I think she just had to resign. She just had to resign, just basically, like I said, because they can't hold it back. Now, Andrew Gilliam, he's running against a Republican, and first thing the guy comes out and says is, let's not monkey this up. Like, why did the monkey reference even have to be there? You know what I'm saying? Why did they even have to say the monkey reference?
Damn.
So y'all know what we dealing with. I mean, it's a lot of shit, going on too, man. And then, too, I want to talk about, y'all know how I do. I'm going to bounce around and talk about a bunch of different shit, man. We going to get into, that Amber Alert. This is for y'all, most of y'all that's out here in Florida. If did y'all get that Amber Alert? Now, with the Amber Alert, it was an Amber Alert of a little toddler. Again, we're going to get into the story a little bit later. But just real quick, the toddler, the lady reported that her and her kid was kidnapped, and she said that the man, whoever it was that kidnapped her, named Antoine, he knocked out her and knocked out the baby. And when he knocked her and the baby out, he knocked her out and took the baby.
Damn.
And when he did that, she was saying that he basically, had kidnapped the baby and this and that, and had everybody looking for an Antoine and this and that. And then turned out to find out, when you look up, a couple hours later, you find out that the lady basically murdered the child. Which is, just sad within itself. So, it's just a lot of stuff, man. What's up going on? We got that thing going on with all of them, different priests and the different Catholic priests. It's just a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. So, y'all know how we do it, man. This is, season two of the Johnny Mac Show. Now, when I be doing these joints, I think I'm gonna try to hold them down to once, probably like once a month or maybe every 2 weeks. I'll come in and probably smash out a podcast. And I got some different people that I'm gonna interview and so forth this time around. Like I said, man, I just got busy, man. Being a single parent, doing everything all yourself. Then I coach sports on the side. I work, and I coach usually the sports my daughter involved in. She does volleyball, basketball. She's in cheerleading right now. So, I usually always have, what you would say a full plate, right? But it's all good. I ain't complaining, and I ain't upset about it. And the show today is, Kick Door. The show today is being sponsored, as always. They sponsored by JohnnyMac.com. That's JohnnyMack. That's JohnnyMac.com. Also is being sponsored by Macworld Media, and also being sponsored by Kick Door. That's KICDOR. Check KICDOR, man. That's the freshest gear, the hottest gear that you will see. And if you about getting money, you want to be down with the Kick Door. So yeah, I got all that stuff coming up, man. We're going to chit chat. I'm going to play some tunes, man. I got some, 7 to Great I'm going to get into. I got some, of course, some Trackman Grind King. I've got some, Thug Child, Diane Mafia. Some of everybody, man. Some of everybody up in this joint, man. I think I may even slide in some Mr. Main and all that good stuff. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that we get it popping. Let me see. Make sure we got everything set. It was something else I wanted to talk to everybody about. But anyway, man, let's get into some music. Let me go ahead and get it kicked off with this Thug Child King shit. We're gonna go to Thug Child King shit. Take a little break, then I'm gonna get everything together, group myself up, and get y'all ready, man. And man, let's talk about this taking a knee. Just do it. Right here on the Johnny Mac Show. Let's go.
Bitch. boss shit. Getting money and some more king shit. Boss shit. See, I never been a whole king shit. Boss shit. I'm the king of all thugs. King shit. Boss shit. Draped in diamonds on you hoes. I'm the king. Boss shit. Getting money and some more king shit. Boss shit. See, I never been a whole king shit. Boss shit. I'm the king of all thugs. King shit. Boss shit. Draped in diamonds on you hoes. I'm the king of all thugs. You call me Rubber Band Banks, aka it's Thug Child. Wildin' out all in your face. When you see me drink, don't I look like me? Every day on the shopping spree. Red bone on my team. I got diamond cuts in my grill. Diamonds in my chain. Diamonds in my watch. Bling bling. All I know is green. Guys shining like the morning sun. See my wrist ice froze while I'm chopping and flipping and flopping and making you jump like up in the front. Making rabbit jump out hats. I've been real off the bat. Quit the roll you like a sack. I'm Houdini, that's a fact. All about them stacks, type music, ENT. Thug Child got a deal. I've been for real, beat a motherfucker down. Put a tag on your toe. Quit to slash your fucking throat. But really, I don't give a fuck. Tie you up with the rope. There's a body in the trunk. Back posted like a real nigga. Unlocked it, loaded. Ain't no love in my city. Fucking king shit, boss shit. Getting money and some more king shit. Boss shit. See, I never been a whole king shit. Boss shit. I'm the king of all thugs. King shit. Boss shit. Draped in diamonds on you hoes. King shit. Boss shit. Getting money and some more king shit. Boss shit. See, I never been a whole king shit. Boss shit. I'm the king of all thugs. King shit. Boss shit. Draped in diamonds on you hoes. Walk. Niggas gon' respect me. You niggas can't check me. Shit shots out the 80 F. You niggas running crazy. You're listening to the Johnny Mac Show, bitch. You listening to the Johnny Mac Show, bitch.
Ain't nothing but the devil!
For all the hottest and the latest in street fashions, visit kickdoor.com. That's KICDOR.com. Kickdoor.com. We pledge allegiance to the grind.
Pledge allegiance to the grind. Fuck your team, they don't get it like mine.
Kickdoor, we never take a knee when it comes to the work.
You don't work, you don't eat, and grandma, you don't sleep until you are doing more than making ends meet.
Kickdoor, get me one way or the other. You hear me, boy?
Trap living the American dream. Pledge allegiance to the grind. Pledge allegiance to the grind. To the grind. Pledge allegiance to the grind.
Have you ever been pulled over by the police at 4 a.m. drinking after a party? Is your landlord violating your lease? You going through divorce, adoption, or child support? If so, then you need Legal Shield. Legal Shield gives you the law in your pocket through an easy-to-use app for just $20 a month. Always have 24-hour access to an attorney near you. If you need this, email me at macworld2020@gmail.com. That's Macworld, MACKWORLD2020@gmail.com, and put the law in your pocket.
But I'm extremely proud and happy. Skip, I think what Nike, one of the biggest global brands in all the world, has done is says, Colin Kaepernick, you're not alone. You're not as tainted as people would lead you to believe. For Nike, to bring Colin Kaepernick on board, Skip, for this slogan, the 30th anniversary, lets me know they've done their homework. Now, they've researched this in and out, got all the numbers, all the analytics. They believe that this is not going to hurt their business. We see Papa John's, they're fighting with the guy that started Papa John's because they believe he's bad for business. Yep. So what we've seen is that if a business thinks a person is bad for business, they try to sever ties. Sever ties. They don't link up. Yep. For Nike to say, Colin, we want you. Now, he was always an endorsee. He wore the Nike shoes, so he was endorsee. But not to this. Not to this extent, Skip. I'm shocked. This is the Moby Dick. Because you've always asked, well, Shannon, what do you think if one of these white quarterbacks, a Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers, but they got the Moby Dick of brands to sign up and say, Colin Kaepernick, we believe in your message. We believe in what you're trying to do. And we want to get on board. We want you on our board. Because this is huge. If you look back at Nike's history.
Yes, sir, and we are back. We back. Yeah, that was a little excerpt from the show yesterday, Undisputed, one of my favorite shows, with Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, and that was basically, of course, they had to touch it. Almost all media, you almost have to talk about this this situation. The problem with this situation, and really what's happened with America. And a lot of people want to say, well, ever since Donald Trump got in office, it's made everybody racist. No, it didn't make everybody racist. It just uncovered those who were already racist. It just pulled the mask off. You know what I mean? Like even with the country singer John Rich, cutting up his socks. There's another guy, if you look on the cover of this particular show, it's a guy set his shoes on fire while he had his shoes on.
Ain't nothing but the devil!
And these people are tearing up shit that they've already bought. It's not like they going to the Nike factories or the Nike stores and burning up the stores or burning up new merchandise. This is shit that you've already bought. If you've already bought it, I wouldn't give two shits after you buy my product. I don't give. I'm gonna calm down on the cussing. But I don't care if why would I? I don't care what you do with my product after you buy it. It's just like if you those of y'all that seen Straight Outta Compton, when they asked when Eazy-E was saying, all these fans done bought our CDs just to ride over them. I don't care. It's their money. They paid for them. They bought them. Same shit here. Like, who cares? You've bought the product. You've been buying it for years. That's not gonna, if you stop buying it, then fine. They say that the stock dropped by 3 to 4%. Over the last 2 days. Even if it did, right? The money that they're finna make, the money that these people are finna make, it's insane. And true, you got people saying, well, Nike's wrong because Nike is just, they're gonna use the black community to just sell shoes and Kaepernick. No, but Nike is doing what they're supposed to do. What we're used to seeing is companies shit on us that we run and give all our last dollars to. Tommy Hilfiger, Polo, even Nautica. A lot of these companies who look at you, and when I say you, I'm saying black people. I know it's everybody listens to my show, but I'm speaking directly to the black community, my black community with this. I forgot where I was even trying to go with that. I lost it. Shit. But that they know. You mean you're not? They know what they're doing, and that little bit of money that they may be missing up front due to the whatever. This is finna be big, but don't get it twisted. They're Nike's getting some out of the deal, which they're supposed to. But I also do believe that whoever came up with that, because we're used to these other companies, like I said, that's where I was going. These other companies will shit on us all the time, and people still go buy this shit. Versace, all of them, they've all come out and told you that they don't fuck with you. Nike comes out and they stand behind and put money in the pocket of the person who was standing for us anyway, or kneeling for us. You see what I mean? So it's a perfect scenario. And this is a company, another one of these companies, because they could have been like everybody else. People were still going to buy Nike. They could have been just like Tom Ford and said that I don't make my clothes for black people, but everybody runs out and buys and spends their last dollar on Tom Ford. Versace said, I don't make my clothes. I don't like Mulianos or whatever he said, wearing my clothes. Polo came out and basically said that he didn't make his clothes for black people. Tommy Hilfiger specifically said that he didn't want, or he didn't care for black people always wearing his clothes and this and this and this. So, and people still wear all of this shit. Now, Tommy Hilfiger, maybe not so much, but I see people with Tommy Hilfiger shit on and shoes or, whatever. I'm just saying, and they could have went about their business. Nike could have just ignored this whole shit and went on about their business, but they didn't, and they chose to actually endorse the athlete. Now, again, don't get all hype and all cut up over Nike, because I'm a Nike freak too. I've always had Nike and wore Nike since beginning of time. Every sport I just always have had Nikes. Growing up, one of my dad's closest friends worked at the Nike factory. So I always had Nikes all my life. And then growing up, I have friends that's at the Nike. One of my closest friends, he worked at Nike for a long time and kept me laced up with all the good new shoes and new stuff that was out. But I say all of this to say, what do you think you are getting? What are you guys getting out of it? Like, and the thing is it's showing us these last times. I know it's been terrible with Trump and this and that, but I kind of like it because it's showing the ugly truth. It's showing the ugly truth that's been covered and hidden for so long. The truth that was covered and hidden for so long that people of my generation, and I'll be 37 this Halloween, but people of my age and so forth, 80s babies, especially early 80s babies, people that's born of that's of my generation, we kind of were told or sold this thing that it wasn't as bad. Now, of course, it was bad. I grew up in the South. I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. So I grew up right in the trenches of, Civil War, and, Martin Luther King got killed in Memphis. The list goes on when it goes to Memphis, racism, the history of racism, and so forth. But I don't, it's hard to understand, and it's hard to get, like I say this, and I was saying this in the last season. How can you hate somebody for the way God created them? If you're born white, how can I hate you for being born white? How can I hate you for being Indian? How can I hate you for being Mexican? How can you hate me for being black? This is what God intended. So you hate God's will, is what you're saying. If I'm hating you just because of simply of your skin color, then that's one thing. Now, can I be cautious of you because of people that look like you? Of course. Of course. And I get that. I could get that. And I could get racist sticking with certain races. I can even get that. But to hate, destroy, and do everything you can to go against, that's where it gets serious at. I know y'all probably hear that. I think they cutting the hedges or whatever. Sorry about that noise like that. So yeah. I don't get, and these people are so mad, and they want to take pictures of them cutting up their Nike, like they ain't already bought it. Now, if y'all rented the stuff, then it's different. Then you say, hey, I ain't taking it back. But I mean, like, this guy literally sets his shoes on fire while he has them on. Number one, the shoes are used and they're done. Like, shoes they depreciate faster than cars. You know how they say with a car depreciates soon as you pull off the lot. You can have a brand new 2018. The minute that you put 10 miles on it, it's every mile it depreciates. So as it's driving, by the time you make it home, it's done depreciated some. It's just a depreciating asset. Shoes are even worse. Once you wear a pair of shoes one time, that's the end. I mean, you get some people that try to do little sneaky stuff and take shoes back after they wear them to the club for the weekend. And I've heard all that kind of shit. But I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about, just the shoes. What else? You burnt them. You burnt your foot or your feet or whatever. You burnt your feet just so that you can show everybody that you don't support Colin Kaepernick because he's kneeling for the black people.
Ain't nothing but the devil!
Crazy. Definitely crazy. But what's even crazier is the internet. God damn, loud with that, man. Maybe we'll start on them right now. But you know, it's crazy because they want to. That's how bad they want to go out and show you how much they don't like you or that they hate us. You know, gonna go all the way out, and I'm gonna even burn my own feet off if I got to. I'm gonna burn my own, or you know, in my country was burn my foots off. You know, why? Why? You know, I can't seem to get it. And then, like I said, all the what's up with all the monkey rhetorics all over in politics. All over in politics. Like I said, they did even, you know, Andrew Gilliam, and the Republican he's running against, and I forgot his name. It was just on. I'm tired, man. But anyway, the guy, you know, comes out and don't monkey this up. Don't monkey it up. Don't monkey it up. And then, of course, you know, as well, we all know that your boy Trump had to weigh in. Trump had to weigh in. And, you know, talking about, oh, it sends a terrible message. Trump basically says that, now this is according to TMZ, Trump said that, you know, that the company's messages, it sends a terrible message. And he said, I think it's a terrible message that they're sending, and the purpose of them doing it, well, maybe there's a reason for them doing it, but I think as far as the message, I think it's a message that shouldn't be sent. There's no reason for it. So there's no reason for the message of police brutality in America to be sent, because in his mind, police brutality against black people does not exist. You got to think of that. When I hear people say that, and I've got friends all colors, all I don't, you know, but when I hear people say that, I've even heard black people say this. But when I hear people say they don't see the brutality, because you got to at least admit that you see the brutality. You got to at least admit that you see, you know, what black people are going through. There's no way to deny that. You can't deny that, you know, what we going through, and that you know that you don't see it. How can you can't play like you don't see it. You can't play like you don't see it. You can't play like it's not there. It's definitely there. The killings, and they just constantly killing. And to them, the people who play like they don't see it, they call us whiners or babies, or I don't think that's the big. You know, it's one thing to be somebody who wants a bunch of self-pity. Then I get it. Like people that just, you know, they just, you know, they're leeches. They're not trying to do nothing with themselves. They just looking for somebody to give them something. They're looking for a handout. They're looking for, I get those. And that those people. Now there's another thing when people are getting pulled over by cops, not doing anything, and getting killed execution style, and they doing it right on camera. They don't care, on video, and getting right off with it. That's a whole nother ball game, because that could be anybody. Don't matter you're educated. Don't matter if you're, you know, right, wrong, whatever. Now, true, I do hear and see a lot of, like I see a lot of these little YouTube videos and stuff, and Facebook or Instagram videos where it be people, they get pulled over by the cop, and the cop is asking them, hey, roll down your window, give me your license and so forth. And they're like, I'm not rolling down my window. Why should I speak to you? I don't have to. Like all of that shit. I mean, I get it. You want to exercise your rights or whatever, but honestly, you kind of asking for it. White, black, Chinese, whoever. If the police pull you over, go ahead and comply. Go ahead and yes, sir, no, ma'am. Give them your information. Give them whatever they want to get so they can get it over with. But when you sitting there rolling up the window and no, I'm not going to do that. And have you read section 3 of the chapter of 5 and this and that, you look suspicious. And you may not be. But to flex your muscle just because you can flex your muscle doesn't look good, to say the least. It really don't resonate, and it don't look good. But that's what you got. But you got a bunch of people that says that, that just, entitled, and, you're, and even too, like with the video game killer out in Jacksonville, they were trying to say, oh, he was mentally disturbed. I mean, he ended up killing himself, but they were saying, oh, he was mentally disturbed. And, of course, had it been a black guy or an Arab or anybody of the, a different descent, then it would have been all kind of issues and problems and, and so forth. I don't know, man. And the thing with the president, going at the players and, sons of bitches, this and that, like, you got to feel pretty dumb now. Because if you, to keep it real, most of these players make most of their money off endorsements. And they'll tell you, even LeBron James, that's why a lot of them don't mind taking pay cuts. Some of the big name players don't mind taking pay cuts because they get so much in endorsements that it makes up for it. Just like why Kevin Durant went over to Golden State. He said one of the biggest reasons he could take the pay cut and go play with them so he could get into the system with them and get a ring was he makes damn near what he makes in the NBA off endorsements as well. So he can afford to lose some or cut some meat out, some fat off the bone to try to get a ring at this point. So, same scenario. Same scenario. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break. I want to get back into a little bit of music here. I think I'm going to jam some of this. Let's see. I'm going to do some Grind King and Trackman. I'm going to do the Go Down. Grind King, Trackman. We're doing that right here on the Johnny Mac Show. And when we come back, we're going to get back to talking about taking the knee. I'm going to talk about taking the knee. Just do it. All right. It's your boy Johnny Mac and the Johnny Mac Show. Let's go.
I got that drop top beamed up, chrome looking nice. Middle fingers to them louds, cause we ballin', yeah, it's about to go down, go down. It's about to go down, yeah.
Exit off of I-240, catch me in the Haven, You ain't talking money, then that's not a conversation. And that good shit that I'm puffin' keep me higher than a spaceship. Keep that lean up in my cup, I pick it up, take a sip. Got your girl the backseat of my whip, she licking her lips. Dog, her best friend is licking her clip. That's boss shit, no middleman, 100% profit. I'm God sent, and now it's time to show the world what I did. Nigga, I stare death in the face, won't close my eyelids. Drop 100,000 on the table, that's what I've been. And you know I do what I gotta do, make sure I win. It's about the G-O-D-O-W-N.
I got that drop top beamed up, chrome looking nice. Middle fingers to them louds, cause we ballin', yeah, it's about to go down, go down. It's about to go down, yeah. I got that drop top beamed up, chrome looking nice. Middle fingers to them louds, cause we ballin', yeah, it's about to go down, It's about to go down, yeah.
If you can watch me struggle, watch me hustle, watch me come up. And I don't hear you talking, I suggest you shut the fuck up. Ain't that lean that we be sipping, keep me leaning like a kickstand. And you know I keep my circle tighter than a wristband. I can do this shit myself, believe me, I don't need assistance. If you say you need it, I can get it in an instant. You can catch me on the front line and them haters in the distance. Trust me, I done murdered motherfuckers with one sentence. I don't leave no fingerprints, no evidence or witness. You can make it anywhere. everywhere if you get around me. Listen, I do this for the haven. Yeah, I'm going in. It's not the G-O-D-O-W-N.
I got that drop top cleaned up, chrome looking nice. Middle fingers to them louds, cause we ballin', yeah, it's about to go down, go down. It's about to go down, go down. Yeah, I got that drop top cleaned up, chrome looking nice. Middle fingers to them louds, cause we ballin', yeah, it's about to go down, go down. It's about to go down, go down. Yeah, yeah.
Listening to the Johnny Mac Show, bitch. You listening to the Johnny Mac Show, bitch. For all the hottest and the latest in street fashions, visit kickdoor.com. That's KICDOR.com. Kickdoor.com. We pledge allegiance to the grind.
Pledge allegiance to the grind. Fuck your team, they don't get it like mine.
Kickdoor, we never take a knee when it comes to the work.
You don't work, you don't eat, and grandma, you don't sleep until you are doing more than making ends meet.
Kickdoor, give me one way or the other. You hear me, boy?
Trap living the American dream. Pledge allegiance to the grind. To the grind, pledge allegiance to the grind. To the grind, pledge allegiance to the grind.
Have you ever been pulled over by the police at 4 a.m. drinking after a party? Is your landlord violating your lease? You going through divorce, adoption, or child support? If so, then you need Legal Shield. Legal Shield gives you the law in your pocket through an easy-to-use app for just $20 a month. Always have 24-hour access to an attorney near you. If you need this, email me at macworld2020@gmail.com. That's Macworld, MACKWORLD2020@gmail.com, and put the law in your pocket.
For all your custom printing needs, be sure to visit LesureCustomPrintings.com. That's LESURE, CustomPrinting.com. They got you on all your custom printing needs. T-shirts, stickers, posters, car decals. They got you on all that. Be sure to visit the website or on Facebook and Instagram. LesureCustomPrinting.com. It goes down.
I got that drop top cleaned up, chrome looking nice. Middle fingers to them louds, cause we ballin', yeah, it's about to go down, go down. It's about to go down, go down. Yeah.
Exit off of I-240, catch me in the haven. You ain't talking money, then that's not a conversation.
You're listening to the Johnny Mac Show, bitch.
Damn.
You listening to the Johnny Mac Show, bitch.
Ain't nothing but the devil.
Yes. We back. Again, man, we just talking about, the name of the show is Take a Knee. Just do it. Just kind of talking in general of the subjects that's going on, throughout. Something else I wanted to hit on too was, even Tom Brady, who is a devout Trump supporter himself, also being a, white quarterback, for the most prestige team in the most prestige position in the NFL, even said he came public and let it be known that he is supporting Colin Kaepernick's new deal. He even liked different posts on Instagram and all the, good stuff. So, he's even in support. So regardless of what Trump's talking about or whatever anybody else is talking about, I'm glad that he was able to get this deal. Cause y'all know that most of these athletes, like I was saying earlier, they make their money off of endorsements. They make more money off endorsements than they do off of actually playing the game. So with him getting a huge endorsement, and I think somebody said it's close to like 46, 47 something million or something like that. Whatever it is, it's excellent that he's going to be getting, he's going to be back into where he needs to be, the space he needs to be as far as, money and all that good stuff. And also, his message becoming, larger than life. Hopefully the message actually gets through to the people that's committing these crimes, because a lot of the people committing these crimes, I got a feeling, are the same people that are burning their shoes and shit like that.
Damn.
So yeah, that's kind of crazy. Hold on, I wanted to look at some other stuff too. And while we still talking about this this flag pandemonium, here's another story. Now this is from blacksportsonline.com, and this is Jerry Jones on one of my old favorite team, or one of my old favorite teams was the Dallas Cowboys. His son Jerry Jones and his son Stephen Jones confirmed that any Cowboy players that protest racism and police brutality during the anthem, they will be punished. Now, this article's from back in July. Basically, when, where they were coming out and basically saying that they were going to, any of the players protesting the anthem, regardless of whatever the rules are in the NFL, because, in the NFL right now, I think you got to be out of the locker room, or if you go on the field, then you got to stand. But other than that, if you're you can stay in the locker room if you want to protest. Well, Jerry Jones come out and say, well, fuck that. Everybody better stand. Nobody better stay in the locker room. Yeah. See, and that's my problem with the NFL. So I don't watch. But I'm not a football guy anyway. And at one point I became a football guy. I still like college football. But I've always been a basketball guy just at the heart. But even when I want to watch some sports and waiting on basketball season to come back and all that good stuff, it's just college football. Plus, college football is a lot more exciting anyway, especially down here in the Florida area. Like, you could take the Florida teams and let them play each other, and you good, because it's just good football down this way. So it's all good. But as far as the pros, nah, I'm not supporting, because I was a big Jerry Jones, Dallas Cowboys, the whole thing, and you just see what side that these people are sitting on. And it's not even that they sitting on it like, man, we just want to get to work and just make our money and do this and that. It ain't even like that. It's like he's purposely coming out to let it be known his support for his buddy, his buddy Trump, and their stance on how we feel and how the African Americans, even though all the African Americans are the ones that's keeping you rich, it's because of them. He don't care. You don't care about your issues. You don't care about nothing. Go make me my money, boy. That's pretty much, how it looks. See, it was another. Now I want to switch real quick. Now I know at the beginning of the show I talked about this lady and the baby, and I think I found this story. This lady, and she sat here. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Give me 1 second. Now, this is coming from WFTV, WFTV 9, ABC, and it says Florida woman arrested in the death of missing 2-year-old son whose body was found in the woods.
Damn!
Now, it said that Largo Police Department said that Tuesday evening that the officers had arrested Sharice Stinson on charges of first-degree murder in the death of her son, Jordan Bellevue.
Damn!
Police said that the boy's body was discovered in a wooded area. It says that an Amber Alert for Jordan Bellevue was canceled This was as of 7 p.m. yesterday. Said the Florida Department of Law Enforcement said Tuesday afternoon. And it said that sadly the child has been found deceased.
Damn.
And said the body was found in the wooded area. Now, in the original story, it said that there was a statewide search that was being done for a missing 2-year-old boy who investigators said was kidnapped by a stranger. A Florida Amber Alert was issued Saturday night for Jordan Bellevue. The child was described as a black male, 2 years old. Let's see here, 2 feet 6 inches tall, 30 pounds, with short brown hair and brown eyes. Investigators said that the child's mother, Cherie Stinson, had told them that a man who said his name was Antoine offered her a ride Saturday night, but instead punched her in the head and took off with her son.
Damn.
Now, following the extensive search, police issued an Amber Alert for the child. Jordan was last seen in the area of Lake Avenue and East Bay Drive in Largo, Florida, wearing a blue t-shirt, white stripe, black socks. I mean, the thing of it is, you know, the lady made all of it up. She made it up and she had it described as a black guy. I mean, she's a black woman as well, but she had it described as a black guy. So I'm pretty sure some dude that fit that description, because they had like long hair and this and this and that. Pretty sure some long haired people out there in Largo probably got beat up or at least pulled over and harassed. Due to her, and the whole time she the one that's done killed the child. She's arrested, and killing the child. They see here. And they found, bloody items and so forth. I mean, just why would you even, I mean, I don't know. I couldn't imagine doing that shit to any of my kids, or let alone anybody else, just kids, period, man. I couldn't ever imagine even playing that type of game with God, with children. Man, hell no. I mean, shit, not even adults. I mean, but let alone kids. I don't know. I just think it's a special place in hell for people that do these, that do these type of heinous acts. I don't know. And, I don't know. Let's see here. Then there was another little story I wanted to flip to. I'm just kind of doing some news around the world before we wrap it up. Oh yeah, here's a funny one now. This is Florida too. Not surprising. 5 pounds of marijuana found among a Florida thrift store, in Florida's thrift store donation.
Damn.
Yeah. Sarasota, Florida, authorities say employees at a Florida thrift store found 5 pounds of marijuana sorting while they were sorting clothing donations. The Sarasota thrift store workers were sorting clothing donations when they discovered a brown paper bag inside of a plastic tote. Sarasota police report says that an employee noticed the bag and nearly put it aside until Thursday. And it says the employee then cut a small hole in the bag and then called the police. 5 pounds of marijuana. Now that story is from channel 3 WEARTV.com. Yeah, man, like, damn, who the hell, I mean, them pounds. So that, I mean, and they just was in a brown paper sack. Inside to look, plastic wraps or whatever. 4 pounds. And I don't know. You know how it go. They probably found 10 pounds and turned in 4 or 5. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know what they be doing. And then this last little story here too. Gonna brief it real quick. A woman recorded dunking her 3-year-old son's head in the toilet. Her 3-year-old son head in the toilet.
Ain't nothing but the devil.
Now, this is in Leesburg, Florida. It's not too far away from where I'm at. Leesburg woman who was recorded dunking her 3-year-old son's head in the toilet after she used profanity said she received death threats because of the viral video. Well, duh. Caitlin Wolf told Channel 9 that she planned to wash out her toddler's mouth with soap and water, but decided to discipline him another way after seeing a child in a film get his head shoved in a toilet. She said she held her head son above the water, above the toilet, and dipped his head into the water. It was a joke between all three of us. Me and my son's horseplay rough. Wolf said we stuck his head in the toilet and flushed it. My older son was recording it.
Damn.
I'm starting to believe what they've been saying about Florida. Now, I ain't even lie. I love Florida. Now, I'm originally a Tennessean, but I've been in Florida 12 years, 11, 12 years, something like that. And I love it here. But, man, it's definitely some crazy stuff going on. And what else it say? It says that, let me see. It says that Wolf sent the video to the boy's babysitter. It says, I sent it to her as a joke, like, ha ha, this is the new way you can discipline them. She said, so she sent it to her to my boyfriend's ex, who sent it out and made it go viral. And, I mean, and it should have, because, man, if you see, she's like grabbing him by the back and pushing it like it wasn't, and dipping his head in toilet water. Toilet water. Man, what in the crystal meth? Toilet water. This is where people, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the worst germs, and we play like that. We play like that. Now, my mama would have did a lot of stuff to me, but she wouldn't have did no shit like that. You get a whooping, a switch, or any of that little shit, yeah, but put my head in the toilet water and my brother standing there filming it. Yeah. So yeah, DCF should be getting them kids, getting them boys. And the sad part about it is, the state usually on cases like that, they'll end up being right back with the mom. She'll get like a little probation period away from them for a small 6 months or something, and she'll be right back. That's just what they do with that. So, I don't know, man. It's that's crazy. It's crazy altogether. I think that's everything there, man. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on the whole situation that was going on with this, the Colin Kaepernick. Congratulations, to Colin for the deal. And it showed, it just showed that stepping out on faith in what you believe in, to stand for something. Because, and you got a lot of arguments on a lot of sides saying, well, he's only doing it for attention, or he's just doing this because he wants to, blah, 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 blah. You got like a million different people and a million different things that people want to say that, to get things stirred up and get things to going. Honestly, just let it go. Just let it go. I mean, it is brutality. There is brutality going on, regardless of what any racists say or anybody say. That begs to differ. We are being killed by the police at an unfair rate, and I'm glad that Nike stepped up to the plate and actually did the right thing. Because Nike could have said, "Man, fuck them niggas. Fuck him. I ain't finna mess around or whatever," and people would still have on a pair of Air Max the next day. People will go get a pair of LeBrons right after that. Just like I said, with Tom Ford, Tommy Hilfiger, all of those other companies, they done discriminated, and niggas got Polo and Tom Ford, and like I said, not as much Tommy Hilfiger, but most of those brands, black people still wear and will spend top dollar on it too. Like, they don't go get the cheap shit. They go get the real deal. You know, I spent $200-300 for this polo bag or this whatever. You know, so it feels good that there is a company that stood out there and they really did the right thing there, because we always support and giving them all of our money. So for them to stand up and say, you know, hey, we gonna do the right thing and take care of y'all and give you, you know, what you're supposed to get. You gotta applaud that. You got to applaud that. Yeah, it's just that's just it, man. You gotta really applaud that. You can't ignore that. You just gotta let that be what it is. As far as business, like I said, I'm gonna be trying to do these, at least try to do 2 a month. You know, if other stuff come up or other issues, I had got when this thing got to jumping off a couple of months ago or whatever, it was jumping. It was like snowball effect. It was busy. It was, you know, calls coming in, everybody, sending emails and so forth. I mean, stuff was kind of turning up, but at the same time, I have so much stuff and so many other obligations that I have to tend to, that I have to do before. So I had to just kind of put it to the back burner. And as time just progressed and went on, I just lost the time. I was just busy and caught up, and I'm still busy now. But I said, you know, I'm going to at least get back to the podcasting, because a lot of people been asking me about it. And I had got a whole bunch of, like I said, emails and stuff, people saying, hey, keep going, this and that. People all over, man, people in other countries and so forth, man. I mean, really, we was getting some hits. And so we're going to crank it back up. You know, I'm going to crank it back up, and I'm going to try to at least drop, 2 of these a month. I mean, sometimes if I get more time or more issues come up and I got the time, I'll stop and I'll upload them, but I don't want to be on a consistent scheduled basis right now with, it's got to be this time, it's got to be this date, it's got to be this, and I just, because right now I'm just too busy to commit to any of those things right now. I'm still writing the book. I'm changing the name of it. But I'm still writing the book. So the book's still going to be coming too. Definitely going to be, still dropping that book. And I think that's everything, man. Shouts out to Seizure Designs. Shouts out to Trackman Productions. Shouts out to LaSure Custom Prints. Again, man, thank you to the sponsors: Kickdoor, Macworld Media, Macworld Music Media, JohnnyMac.com. Man, just everybody, man. Shouts out to everybody out there, man. Who rocking with your boy, Well, I've been trying to just, get it going and, do what we do, man. But at least this right here should hold you for a second. And I definitely know within 2 weeks I'll be doing another one. I don't know what day it'll be on. Probably be on another Wednesday. Probably 2 Wednesdays from now. And we'll come back and we'll visit it again, And man, go to JohnnyMac.com and you can check out some of the older shows. I'm gonna re-upload some of the other Spreaker shows, because when I had stopped the Spreaker show, some of the Spreaker shows were gone due to space and so forth with Spreaker. But I still got the other shows, so I'm gonna re-upload them too, and I try to upload them over to the website, so that way, some of y'all who ain't really heard or want to hear more, or go back and, because I think I had like 62 of the other shows or whatever. So we'll go through and definitely upload them for you too, so that way you got them to go through and you can do all that. Coming soon, I'm gonna go on JohnnyMac.com, and I should be putting my old music on there. Shouts out to my homie McKnight and McKnight Productions, man. That's the beat that you're hearing right now. He always laced it up and been lacing your boy up with the cool tracks, man. Y'all check him out. He do videos, music, all of that good stuff. So check him out, man. That's McKnight. You know what I'm saying? It's my homie McKnight. So man, y'all look for him too. He's on Instagram under McKnight Ho. Yeah, McKnight Ho. So you can check him out there. And get any of that done if you need to. I think that's it. I think that's all. I think that's what we doing, man. I think we wrapping it up until the next time, man. So, hey, man, y'all been rocking with your boy Johnny Mac Show, and I'm gonna close this one out, and I think I'm gonna take y'all on out of here with this 7 the Great Hello. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna close you out with the 7 the Great Hello. We're gonna close you out with some commercials, and let's 7 the Great. And it's your boy Johnny Mac and the Johnny Mac Show. Man, I thank y'all so much for the support. Let's do it.
Listening to the Johnny Mac Show, bitch.
Cocaine white, gas in the air, propane night. Never lacking, so I'm doing alright. Jealous niggas motivate me like kites.
Cocaine white, gas in the air, propane nights. Never lacking, so I'm doing alright. Jealous niggas motivate me like kites. Hello.
Can I get another hater?
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 They said I couldn't have to prove them wrong. Feel like promethazine in my song. A bad bitch on my other phone. She hooking up a threesome for later on. All I wanna do is fucking get money. Blame it on the weather, I'm just feeling sunny. Been on money shit like the president. Been holding on the checks every fucking 6. Cashing in like I'm Mr. Wow. Hoes turn me down, now they out stalking. The nigga that you with got you out here walking. I'm passing by in the whip, throwing water. Bitch, black on black with black love. Only real boss niggas get together. Say what you do, but I guarantee I do it better. I sign my own checks, hope I write another letter. Cocaine white, gas in the air, propane nights. Never lacking, so I'm doing alright. Jealous niggas motivate me like kites. Hello.
Can I get another hater?
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 Get some stretches for them pussy niggas. I change directions on the pussy niggas. I get my cheddar, ain't no doubt about it. Stay strapped with them yokes, I can't do without it. Piece by piece, money standing on bricks. Hoes don't talk, don't know about shit. Bitches gon' walk to the end of the line. I'ma make bullets hit the end of your spine. Hit it to the end of the motherfucking road. Nigga talk shit, that's a motherfucking hoe. Call it out, hit a tight motherfucking soul. Got a real bitch, 24 years old. Bro, my neck be icy. Got a lot of haters wanna be just like me. Sliding on leather, red drink is my iced tea. Knocking niggas hoes, pussy niggas wanna fight. Shots. Cocaine white, gas in the air, propane nights. Never lacking, so I'm doing alright. Jealous niggas motivate me like kites. Hello.
Can I get another hater?
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 Listening to the Johnny Mac Show, bitch. You listening to the Johnny Mac Show, bitch.
Ain't nothing but the devil.